Congratulations! The Virtue Project's 30th anniversary. This is a photo collection from Japan. The Virtue Project started in Canada in 1988, 30 years ago, by Linda and Dan Popoff and John Cavalli, and soon spread to 25 countries as the founder traveled and shared this program. As you know, it was honored by the United Nations as a model program for families of all cultures. It reached to the shore of Japan when Mrs. Ruth Suzuki started her program in Sapporo City, northern Hokkaido Island. Later, in 2004, first two books, The Family Virtues and The Virtue Project Educator's Guide, were translated into Japanese by Mr. Hiroshi Ouchi and published. The Virtue program spread in Kanto area of Japan through the courses he and his wife Janet offered. This portion is a Virtue project offered in public junior high school, the principal of which is Virtue's facilitator, and she had practiced it for 3 years in school, and it has changed the school completely. That when we visited with Dara, there are many teachers from other schools who come to see this wonderful effect of Virtue Project, which changed this school into the best moral school in the area. Mr. Ouchi started the NPO, the Virtue Project Japan, and the Ruth's group supported it. Because of the distance, two groups pursued their own way, and the Virtue program kept spreading from two sources. And this is a photo that these two groups got together in 2014 and enjoyed the united activities. And now, the Virtue Project spread into two more islands, Shikoku and Kyushu Island, to take its roots. I'm sharing the photos from the selection of whatever little I took since I encountered the Virtue Project. In 2014, the Hokkaido International School, HIS, offered training of teachers and students in the Virtues program, and Dara was invited to give this course. And these photos come from that occasion. The dormitory head of this school was sharing the story that the responsibility and respect really has changed the dormitory life of the student. Whenever she had a problem, before the Virtue program reached there, she could not solve it. But when the respect and the responsibility was taught to students, it was so easy for her to just ask if the student come home late over curfew, and then she could ask, "What is your responsibility?" And the student immediately understood that. In 2015, Japan's facilitators group traveled to Auckland, New Zealand to meet the founders for the first time and also meet their New Zealand colleagues. The Virtues Project Japan have annual meeting in April, and they elect their board member and they elect their activities for the year. This is one of their program that this workshop is taking place. In 2016, the facilitator of Japan have traveled and participated in Virtue Project International Association sponsored International Mentors Gathering in Calgary, Canada. There they met friends from all over the world. Together, they have studied, and shared, and had a joyful time. Some come from Europe, some come from South America, and we, the Japanese, also brought their program. After the workshop and the conference, we retreated into Lake Louise to take a course from Linda for Graceful Ending, which a book which is not still translated into Japanese at that time. Now I have translated them and soon to be ready to be distributed. There we shared the warm Linda and Dan's tea times. Together, we had a most wonderful time. The Japan's Virtue Project community is progressing slowly but steadily. We are so happy to meet all of the Virtue friends from the world and celebrate this 30th anniversary while viewing video on YouTube. We send our deepest love from Japan to Linda and Dan and all the VPIA members and colleagues, facilitators who labors for spreading this excellent and valuable Virtue Project programs to the world. Thank you.